against a police state, against racist intersectionality, against political correctness, against mob rule, against the racist socialist left, against the victimhood liars. The idiots have been in charge way too long. And that's why you're here. For the podcast you need. All for liberty all the time. Welcome to Liberty Bites Back. With your host, Brandon Emo.
COVID-19 lockdowns. COVID-1984 martial law. That's what it is. It's here. This again could end. We all must not just allow. We can't allow it. If we just ignore this, we look at the face of the idiots and say Marbury versus Madison of 1803, a law repugnant to the Constitution, is void. This martial law is void. It is not allowable. Our human rights exist. The government has no way to take away our human rights, even if they suspended our Constitution, our courts, and all of our liberties. Our human rights can never be taken away. They are our rights as human beings. For existing, you have these rights. Everyone must stand up and say they will not take this. Are you a business owner? Did the city, the mayor, or the governor shut you down? Well, say this to them. Come and take it. Just flip and say it. Say, come and take it and give me liberty or give me death. The goons of the state, the police, if they come to you, remind them of their oath. And if they ignore and trample on their oath, we now have exposed a real traitor to the people. These cops, the ones breaking their flippin' oath. The police officer that breaks the law to enforce a fraudulent law. That is the real traitor to we the people. Most of these are not even laws, but are only decrees, like the decrees of kings and queens, acting like we are the peasants that should be enforced and the boot used against us, but never against them. Look at Nancy Pelosi. You just flip and see Mike DeWine. They're all out there unmasked. They're not getting anything. But what happens in Ohio? What happens in California? Police brutality because of face masks. We must revolt from the tyranny they enforce on everyone. Are you an employee? Did the city, the mayor, or the governor shut your job down? Well, say this to them. Come and take it. Just flip and say it. Say, come and take it and give me liberty or give me death. Talk to your job owner and tell them to say the same thing. We must stand up all together and resist the tyranny of this bullcrap. Just look at the tyrants in the eye and say, we are staying open. We are a constitutional republic. We have rights. We have recognized rights. This whole situation is a constitutional crisis. Do you realize this, people? This whole situation, it's a constitutional crisis. As we watch the politicians allow the burning of our rights, the burning of our liberties for the enslavement device of a mask and the bondage of a lockdown, forcing the American people into martial law and removing our human rights, causing us emotional, physical, and mental pain. Many people are killing themselves right now as they ignore their own decrees and enslavement on themselves. These politicians, they're willing to cause us emotional, physical, and mental pain, but they don't even do any of their own decrees themselves. They're forcing that enslavement on us alone. They're not even doing it themselves. They always see us as the peasant. And they make this so obvious.